It's 94.7 FM Blair Radio, our nonprofit news brought to us by RVR Bank. And we get, again, to talk about what's going on to be able to help you stay healthy. And it is Three Rivers Public Health joining us again today. So go ahead and introduce yourself there, everybody.
Yep, my name is Ann Garinger. I'm one of the health educators at Three Rivers.
And so a health educator, that is, if somebody needs assistance or be able to call in, you're probably one of the front line to be able to talk to people.
Sure, yep, I can definitely, I'm definitely one of those people that gets a lot of phone call referrals. One of the things that is kind of on top of mind this time of year is mental health.
Yeah.
And so one of the resources that we have available to our community is called Credible Mind. I've talked about it before, but it's an online collection of resources that you can access from our website. It's free, and it has many different topics, mental health topics, and resources related to those topics. So you could access, podcasts, articles, assessments. There's a mental health assessment that's kind of a first start to get going on that. And then once you fill out assessments, the information is kind of tailored to you. So just various mental health topics like anxiety or depression or, I don't know, specific like diagnosed mental health disorders as well. So.
Sure. Now, who has access to those assessments?
Anybody. So you can just access it through our website, threeriverspublichealth.org. You don't have to create an account, but it does tailor it more, the information that you're given more to you if you do create an account, but completely not necessary. You can access that information at any time.
And then on the other side, Three Rivers Public Health, do you have access to when people do that and then see what they're doing?
We can see results, like overall results of, what assessments people are completing, how many people have accessed the website in a month's period of time, but not specific individual level.
Right. You're not able to say, yeah, this person has a lot of red flags, we're going to send authorities over.
No, we cannot see that.
Yeah, you can just see the normal statistics saying, people access and things like that. So, but with that, it's a great tool to be able to get started. And then with that, people are able to then go ahead and find more resources.
Yes, for sure, more resources, and we always, it's not a replacement for seeing a mental health professional.
Right.
So we always encourage that as well, because that can definitely make a huge difference in someone's mental health.
And I know we just kind of talked about that and threw that out there because I don't know about you, but overall, we are in the winter doldrums, but we don't have snow, potentially snow coming up in the next couple of days. But really, everything is just brown.
Yeah, so this time of year, it is common, for people they might not even realize it, but experience that kind of winter doldrums. It's cloudy, it's
you go to work when it's dark, you get home when it's dark, the daylight escapes when you're in a cubicle or something like that.
Luckily the days are starting to get a little bit longer.
Yeah,
which is nice.
That is nice.
It's common this time of year to feel that, maybe more kind of doldrums than other times of year.
Right, and then, so that is something, again, I just like to talk about that because it is something that can affect people any time of the year. It's always there, but there are specific times of the year, holidays, towards the end of January, February, March.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, March, you start seeing the positives of, well, there's green grass, so there's hope again. But right now, there is always hope. But again, giving you the tools to be able to go through that is a big deal. So thank you guys for putting that together. Then also, speaking is February, Valentine's Day is coming up. And instead of having to give people flowers and stuff like that, we want to be able to make sure your heart is healthy, right?
Yep, it's Heart Month. So the focus of Heart Month is just raising awareness of heart disease as the leading cause of death in the U.S. and in Nebraska. Heart disease is a collection of things, but coronary artery disease is the most common, which is plaque buildup that can prevent blood flow to the heart, which can eventually lead to heart attack, where our muscle is not receiving enough oxygen.
Right. Now there's a myriad of different factors that can go into that.
Yeah.
One is genetics. You look at your family history a little bit and say, okay, do I need to be concerned about that?
Yep, genetics plays a part, but there's also some other factors like smoking, type 2 diabetes, inactivity, diet, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. All those things can kind of go together and increase the likelihood of heart disease. So.
Right, so, and then also, we go back into if you're having depression or stuff like that, that slows you down. That's it, makes you more sedentary. So
Sure.
It's amazing how all these things interconnect with our health, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Some things that we can do to lower our risk would be to see our primary care physician, have your cholesterol checked, your blood pressure, triglycerides, maybe type 2 diabetes testing. Try to move your body, go for a walk, get enough sleep. That's key as well. Our bodies need sleep. Eat healthy foods, fruits and vegetables. If you smoke, try to quit or don't start smoking. I've also read that vaping can increase the risk of heart disease as well.
Well, vaping is a completely different animal. We're starting to see all the results because it's pretty new compared to, smoking's been around for centuries.
Yeah.
Vaping has only been around, 10 so years.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of, speculation on what's going to happen with that. So again, healthy living,
Yes.
it makes a big difference.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, doing the best you can with that. With that in mind, again, you guys have resources to be able to help with that.
We do. One thing that we offer is a class called Living Well. It's a multi-session class that focuses on managing illnesses like diabetes, for example, but also preventing them, and healthy living, healthy lifestyle.
Right.
Coaching is basically what it is. And so if you or your organization that you work for has interest in that, you can give us a call. It's a great resource as well.
So do you have classes on managing stress and things like that? Because
Yep, I believe that's in, managing stress is in there as well.
Okay, so, because that's another thing.
Yep,
Stress is a big one right there. That reduces your amount of sleep, that reduces a lot of things.
Again,
So
it's all connected.
it's all connected. So again, you can find all those details and resources and ask questions by going to your guys' website. That is threeriverspublichealth.org.
Yes. Another thing I want to mention before I go is if you haven't had your flu shot yet, it is not too late. Influenza is and other respiratory illnesses are very prevalent right now in our community. So we have flu shots available at our Blair clinic as well as our Fremont clinic, and COVID shots as well if you're still needing an update on that.
Right.
Just walk in and see us.
And that's a quick reminder that the clinic is now here and available for those. It's been there for about a month or so?
Yes, where we have a nurse that staffs it Monday through Thursday about 8:30 to 4 p.m. And so you can walk in for lots of things like immunizations like flu and COVID vaccinations. Also, I think I mentioned last time you can come in for a radon test kit,
well water
test kit. We do have COVID tests. And some other things too.
All right, so again, you can stop in at Blair office. You also have the Wahoo office, and of course the main office in Fremont. You can just stop in anytime, or obviously go to the website. That's threeriverspublichealth.org, or follow along on social media. Any events and everything you guys have going on, or things that are prevalent at this point. You post that out there.
Yep, we have a great social media gal that does a lot of. She's pretty active on there, so.
Yeah, that's amazing. So again, that is looking out for your health, and it's neighbors caring for neighbors.
It is.
So thank you for being a part of that.
All right, thanks for having me.